Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a simple and easy way that I wrap my dreadlocks. You're going to need something to wrap them with. I'm using craft floss. You can use any type of string, yarn, even ribbon and strips of fabric. You're going to want to cut a long piece of it and measure it, even it out. Then you're going to tie a ring in it like this. You want it to be a good size that you're able to fit around your dreadlock easily. Then you're going to want to find your dreadlock and slip it through the ring that you just made. I find it easier and more efficient to start it this way rather than tie it directly onto your dreadlock. Once you have it where you want it, you're just going to want to pull it tight and start braiding. You're just going to use the 2 strands of the string or whatever else you used and your dreadlock as the 3 strands of the braid. If you already know how to braid, this method is very simple and easy to do. Once you start to reach the end of your dreadlock or the end of the string, you're going to want to just tie it off. I usually double knot it or triple knot it as many times as you think you need to make it secure. If you want to, you can tie a bow at the end of it. It adds a really cute touch. And that's how you wrap a dreadlock the simple way. I'm going to show you a few more times with a few different variations, and hopefully you'll be able to get the hang of it really quickly. This time I'm using an extra long multicolored craft floss, and I'm going to use up the ends, and I'll show you how I do that. You're going to start off the same way as I showed you the first time. You're just going to tie a loop so that you can fit it around your dreadlock easily. Make sure the ends are even so that when you end the wrap, the ends will be even. Same thing as before, we're just going to find a dreadlock and slip it through the ring we made. It's totally fine if it loosens while you're doing it. This is only to make sure that the string is even and it simplifies tying it onto your dreadlock. And again, we're just going to braid the string and the dreadlock together. I'm going to tie a few knots at the end of this one as well. Instead of tying a bow or ending it there, I'm going to start wrapping single strands of the string upwards. I just do each strand one at a time, and then once the second strand runs out, I tie them together in multiple knots so that it's secure. This method is good for if you don't want to cut the string or whatever other materials you decided to use. This time I'm using 2 different colored strands of string. They're the same length, and I'm just going to use them as if it's one string. course, we're going to start this the same way. We're just going to tie the 2 strands into the 1 ring that we're going to wrap around our dreadlock. Just slide it through, tighten, and start braiding. As I reach the end of this one, I'm going to tie multiple knots as well to secure it, but instead of ending it there, I'm going to group the 2 strands together and wrap them closely together upwards, creating a swirl effect that looks really cool. It would also be really cool if you decided to do this across your entire dreadlock. When I reach the end of the string, I'm going to knot it multiple times again so that it's secure. I think this swirled stripe effect is really cool and would look good with any number of strings. This time I'm going to use 6 or 7 different colored strands of string, which is going to make a really cool looking effect. Again, we're just going to treat it like it's 1 strand of string. We're going to tie the ring and slip it over our dreadlock, tighten it, and braid. Depending on your braiding skills, you may be able to do this without even thinking about it, without even looking, pretty quickly. At the end of this one, I'm just going to tie it in multiple knots and finish it there. Because of the many different strings in this one, it's going to end up looking kind of like a tassel at the end of this wrap. Now I'll just cut off any excess string I've got at the end of my hair. Thank you so much for watching. This is my favorite method. I hope it helped some of you out. Be sure to check out my channel for more dreadlock videos. I hope to talk to you soon.